Hello everyone, this is Mott. This is the PentaCraft server, and this is episode 17. And I made a few changes off camera. I've done a lot of work down there, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But I've also done some stuff up top here with the cow farm. I went to go like enchant some books, so I needed a lot of leather, and I thought the cow farm needed an upgrade. So if we pop over here, you can see some of the changes. Yeah, I added in the birch wood. Like, this is a lot different. The access to this new design is a lot easier. Previously, I could still reach the cows, but they would tend to kind of get shoved way towards the back. And I am down to 2 cows right now. I killed off a lot of the ones I was breeding before. But yeah, so this one's a lot easier to reach. You can just like run across like this, and it's at like the perfect height too when they're bouncing like that. And I think it also just kind of fits in a lot better. Like if you stand back here, let's stand. Oh, right there. There we go. If you stand right here and try to ignore the frame rate lag, you can see that this area right here looks a little bit different. It's kind of subtle, but it definitely helps kind of fix some of the rigidness that I had before. And so before it was just a flat block, and now I got some stairs along there. And I also moved the torches to the back, and this is going to be kind of hard to, beacon beam, going to be kind of hard to show during the daylight. But if we go here and set the brightness all the way down, and then turn up some smooth brightness, you can see how the lighting just looks a lot better along the sand. And this is kind of like how I play when I'm not recording. I just turn it down for that. But yeah, so like it looks a lot cooler not having to see the torches. You can kind of see one poking out right there, and I still got the ones inside the thing, the cow farm that is. But yeah, overall I think it looks a lot nicer. So let's turn this back down a little bit, or brightness up, and then let's head back out over here, and oh, fell in the water. Let's go into the base and pop down to the bottom, because that is where most of, whoa, leg spike, where a lot of the changes have occurred. And wow, that looks really weird. Huh. From back here, it just like stops rendering all the little detail in there, and it just looks like void. Hmm, that's cool. Okay, so let's just grab a ender pearl and pop down there. All right. So I did that specifically so I wouldn't show what I've done up there yet. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I've had a lot more chests right there because of all the stone that I've been digging up. I also dug up another story right above this one. And if we go into, I think it's this, yes, this chest. This is where I keep all the stuff that I've found. And little spoiler right there with the slime balls. But originally I had said that I don't think that I had found a slime chunk. And after digging around back there, and then I came back over here to dump off some stone, I noticed a few slimes over in this area, and I thought that is just incredible. Or it was on the second story. Yeah, it was on the second story, so we might as well head up there. And so it was on this side actually. And so after I saw those, I just kind of like uh, sorted out, I guess, all the chunks down here that I've dug up, and then kind of spread out the wall too to be at the edge of the chunks so I get the maximum spawn rates. Because I didn't know really how many of these would be spawn chunks. The probability that a chunk will be a slime chunk is 1 in 10. And there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 3, that's 15. So approximately 1.5 slime chunks should be in this area, and there are 2, and to my extreme convenience, they are right next to each other. And I think there's one more on the other side of that wall, but I didn't dig it up, so I haven't actually tested that. And so when I started seeing slime spawn over here, these are the chunks that I went with, and I checked online, and these are the right chunks that slimes will spawn in. So I dug out both these chunks here, and I know this like room's a little bit tall for maximum efficiency, but that's not really what I was worried about. I was just wanting to like get it dug out and get some slimes going because I've just been kind of manually farming everything right now. And so then there's this level, and I don't know if there's any actually in here right now, but you saw quite a few, not that many, but a lot more than I had before, slime balls down there. And so yeah, so there's all these levels, and I do want to make an auto slime farm with these two, and these two chunks that being. And I don't know exactly what I want to do. I was thinking maybe drop this wall back one and then put water streams all the way along here, and then they would go all the way down, and then when a slime would jump into it, it would just kind of get carried down to the bottom. But I don't know with the new slime changes if they will just hop around, get near the water, turn around and walk away. So I might have to change that up a bit. Something else that I want to do though is to change these torches into jack-o'-lanterns, because I don't think they can spawn on a block with torch, but they can spawn on a jack-o'-lantern, and because they can spawn regardless of light. And what is the light level here? Yeah, so I need to light that up. Oh, there we go. Nope, just like completely failed at that. So yeah, so those are the changes that I made down here, and this beacon has brought a lot of changes into mind. Um, so that's the farm that I want to work on in this episode, is the slime farm. And a few episodes ago, I had mentioned that I wanted to do something at my base, and that I was going to do that in the next episode, or what would have been last episode. And then the whole beacon thing happened, and I did other stuff. And now I was going to do the farm in this episode, but then I found slime chunks. So that other farm is going to be pushed back, and I still don't want to say what it is. But it will be up there. It will be on the end of the horse stable instead of just having open air right there. So I'm going to start digging out the area on the side. I think the water is what I'm going to go with. I just wanted to do some research online and see that that is the most efficient way of farming slimes in 1.8, because a lot of the changes occurred that might not be most efficient anymore. Or at one time they were just using cactuses on the side would work. That really doesn't work that much anymore. It'd probably actually work as much as the water, except slimes would probably just take damage and walk the other way. So yeah, so I've got some thinking to do, but this has taken me a while, all this digging already, even with efficiency 5 on my pick and haste 2 on here. And I've gone through like 8 picks maybe, at least. Um, so yeah, or eight repairs of different picks. But got loads of slime balls for what I want to do at least. Um, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that is enough to hold me over for a little while, and definitely plenty of iron and way too much coal. But luckily, I can trade that stuff for emeralds, and I really want to work him for a while and then get him to where I can trade him some emeralds and he'll give me some diamonds. Alright, so back, and I made some changes down there, and there's still more changes to be made yet. And one of the changes that I wanted to do was put the beacon up there, because it was causing some problems with like how I get down there with the ladder and stuff, just being right next to the farm. And I didn't know that when I dug the tunnel down there, so that's nothing really that was under my control. But if we just stand here and look, so I got a ladder down. Oh, okay, I missed the ladder. I don't know how I did that. I didn't even move. But I've got a couple blocks here that go to each layer, and so I can just like hop up on here like that and jump over, and eventually I'll get some glass paths in. But I need to move this back one more block, because what I noticed is the giant slimes are a little bit bigger than this. They're 2.5 blocks wide, so when they go like this, yeah, I fall, but they don't. I'm not sure why I just jumped, but the other ones will fit down as well. And so how I originally planned on putting these guys, or how to get them down here, was with water streams at the top. They jump into that, they'd float right down. However, now I'm thinking if they are willing to jump off and go into water, they should be perfectly willing to jump off and go into just air. So if they come down here, then they can put the collection area at this height, because yeah, they can't jump 2 blocks. So I can put the collection area at this height, and I'll probably do something with like hoppers and iron golems, because we definitely have plenty of iron on the server. Um, but yeah, so like hoppers, and then I gotta find out what the attack distance of the iron golem is. So I know, like, because I'll use like fences or something to make sure that the golems don't like all like group up in one corner. And then they shouldn't be like staring at any like other entities, because there should be nothing spawning down here except for slimes in these 2 areas. But I'll also add this to the farm and put the AFK area somewhere down here. I had originally planned on using water streams to push them all and then drown them, but I decided, can I get out here? Thank you. I also decided against that. Just because like it would take a while, and to drown the big ones and then drown the smaller ones, and then the smaller ones after that would take a while. and having the water streams like that, I'd have to raise the elevation every couple blocks, and it would make the lowest possible AFK platform like where that one is. And so I can add a couple more underneath this, and then when I change all of these, I'm going to put them one block lower than this. So I'll have a few more in there, and then I've got the decorative part to do about this. And yeah, this place is really big, so it might be a little hard to do something like that. But I don't just want to leave it like this. This is pretty ugly. I mean, yeah, it's a farm, but I want it to look good as well. And so I was thinking also putting ice down here, but now I guess I really don't have to do that, so I don't have to go find any of that. But yeah, so like this beacon is it's kind of annoying. I thought that the radius of it extended all the way below it, like it goes all the way above it as well. But yeah, it doesn't go below it. Only the distance of like however far. Oh, see, that time I landed. However, like far it goes out. It's like this one goes out 120. No, not 120 something. See, it's like this is like 4 chunks times 16, so that's like 64 blocks maybe it goes off in every direction, and so that's as far down as it goes. And since I'm building right underneath a mountain and I put it at the surface, this is a lot more than 64 blocks down, and I wasn't getting the haste effect down here. And that's no good because now I have to destroy this wall, then push it back one, and when I push it back, I'm just going to make it a different block. I was thinking of using diorite for the walls, like straight up, and then using maybe birch for each of these, and then lighting it up with jack-o'-lanterns. I looked up some stuff on YouTube, and it turns out slimes can spawn on these torch blocks, but obviously they can still spawn on pumpkins, and I've got plenty of them. I've been doing some AFKing, so if we hop up here, what's the best way to do this? Okay, we'll just chuck an ender pearl like that. Nope, not like that. Okay, let's break that. That could have turned out badly. That really escalated quickly. All right, let's, which letter is it? Here we go. And fallen down there plenty of times trying to get over here. If we look at the pumpkins, yeah, so I got 2 stacks and 8 and then 62 jack-o'-lanterns, so that will definitely be plenty. And I've been collecting some diorite also, so I've got a ton of that, and I honestly don't even know if that'll be enough for all the walls. But it's like 2 chunks across, so that's like 32 blocks wide by 40-ish blocks tall. So whatever 32 times 40 is, it's like 1,200 maybe, something like that. So I don't know if I have enough or not. I might have to get more of that. But actually, something that I learned that I didn't even know. You can take some quartz like this, combine it with some cobblestone, and actually get some diorite. So let's actually just grab those and grab some cobblestone. Yeah, because like I didn't even know this, but yeah, if we go like that, there's some diorite. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. So I pretty much can't run out of diorite because this is a 1.7 chunk, as I generated it in 1.7. And then, oh, what happened to this? Oh, that's weird. It like changes colors as I go up. Bug. So yeah, so like I had to go to a 1.8 chunk that was generated when we upgraded or updated the server. Not upgraded, updated the server, which is not really around here because I had explored a lot of it before that update. But yeah, so that's everything. Also, but yeah, so I've been doing some AFK fishing and have just so much fish, which is weird because I don't know why I'm doing it because I have plenty of chicken as well. Same goes for this. Taking that beacon everywhere. God, I love instant mine because so much clay and so much orange clay as well. All right, let's hop back down there. I'll just do this. Plop. And yep, because I don't fancy missing again. So I'll put like, I don't know if I'll keep the ladders or not. I'll have to push it 1 block back as well because I don't want like a slime, and that was not even close. I don't want a slime coming like this, jumping on that. Oh, let's go down, and now let's just sit here. Although once I get the golems in, it should not be that much of a problem. But yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. So you should see a huge progress update by the time I come back. And I'm not even getting close to being up there again. So, oh, there we go. All right, so I got some work to do. I'll be right back. Such spam. So I'm out of die, right? Yep, didn't really plan for that at all. Um, one piece there. Let's use that. There we go. All right, let's hop down there so we can see what has happened. Yeah, so like I probably just need like one more inventory. Uh, yep, there it is. So a little bit over halfway, and I'm also using smooth lighting now, so it looks a bit better. Yeah, I did that like whole time lapse. First time lapse I've done, by the way. Yay, at least in SMP or LP. Um, Using smooth lighting because well, here, this should explain it for itself. And I should have been doing this uh, the whole time lapse. And nope, that's not right. There it is. All right, let's turn it off. Yeah, that does not look that does not look good. That's how I built it. Yeah, it definitely needs the smooth lighting. Now I gotta find this thing again. Okay, let's turn up to maximum and see what it looks like. I'm not gonna keep it like this because it looks pretty much the same. There's really not much of a difference there, so let's just turn that back to minimum. And yeah, so it's a little bit darker when I do this. So I need to extend this wall down that way. And then I also need to carry it up, and then I need to do a collection area down here. Gonna do hoppers over here with iron golems, ceiling, and then I need to adjust these guys using pumpkins and I think I'm gonna use birch wood for each layer like that. And so that cannot be in this episode. I've already done quite a lot. And hello, creeper. Yeah, this layer adds some problems with some lighting. And hey, my diorite. And Endermen love this place. Little holes everywhere where I've been getting trolled. Yeah, alright, let's hop back over here. Glad I did that one, right? Oh, that was weird. That's like glitched. Okay. Let's hop back up here. And these will be like glass or something when I'm done. I probably already mentioned this stuff and I'm just like completely forgetting what I said. Alright, let's go back up here. And back up here because there's a little bit change that has gone on outside of my base, getting closer and closer to Christmas. And the next episode I will do is not going to be that, but it will probably be like a shorter little Christmassy episode. Why are there pumpkins? These should be getting... I'll deal with it later. Let's just get this guy. Uh-oh. Can I... I'm inside the... Okay, you can despawn. I'll just leave you there. Not even gonna bother with that thing. Alright, let's hop back out here. And alright, it's a good light. This place looks pretty cool with the smooth lighting, by the way. Love how the sugarcane looks like that. I don't know. Maybe it's not different at all. Maybe I'm just crazy. Well, that too, but maybe. Okay. Look at all the snow. So at first I thought this might have been JP. I believe this is actually Bobble Brain. So yeah, definitely matches this tree that I'm waiting to actually celebrate. I've fallen in. Let's hop back out here. Alright, so, yep, next episode is going to be a little shorter, some kind of Christmas-themed episode. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next, and I don't know why I'm going over here. Maybe this will be a good place to look at it from. How does this go? Let's do this. Here we go. Oh, okay, kind of. Episode after that is when I will finish my slime farm, and I'll probably do some more time-lapsing. That was really fun. Let me know what you think of that. That was, like I said, the first one I've done in an LP. And there's a little hole right there. So, anyways, yeah, this has been Mott, and I'm out.